Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analyzing the three major US indexes. Just before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in receiving my trades, joining my signal group, and of course receiving my market research that I post prior to US markets opening, then make sure you visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. I've left a website link in the description of today's YouTube video, so if you wish to join my signal group, then make sure you scroll down now, click on the link and sign up on my website. But let's get started with today's video. S&P 500 currently trading at 5,165. Now we have actually bounced during today's trading session, especially off those lows that occurred during yesterday's session. We all know the story. Yesterday we had the CPI reading that come in at 1/10 of a percentage point hotter than expected, so it come in at 3.6 versus 3.5% expected. But then this morning we had the PPI inflation report, and that actually come in 0.10% softer than expected. It come in at 0.2% versus 0.3% expected. Me personally, I actually prefer the PPI compared to the CPI. But I think what many investors lacked yesterday was they failed to look underneath the bonnet and look at the actual real mechanics of the CPI inflation report, because it wasn't actually that bad. The market had a massive overreaction, in my opinion, because the three factors that contributed the most to the high CPI inflation report yesterday was car insurance, car repairs, and car leasing. Now, these three factors, I believe that they can't continue to surge the way that they have been doing in recent months. And if you would have actually taken that out of the CPI inflation report yesterday, that actually counted for 0.14%. So that would have actually brought a slightly softer than expected number. So that's actually quite positive. And I think that's partially why investors are starting to buy the dip today. But just looking from a technical perspective, we are still trading within this upward channel, this second trend line here. Of course, we have the 50-day EMA down at 5,100. So if we were to turn lower for whatever reason, I think 5,100 is going to be your ultimate floor here for the S&P 500. And then just quickly moving over to Nasdaq100. Nasdaq100 also trading in the positive territory today, trading at 18,060. We did actually have a high of around 18,100. I do believe that this market is destined to go back up towards the highs. What makes me say that is that we've got stocks like Apple, for example. Apple has been battered in recent weeks, but I do believe this is a fantastic buying opportunity in stocks like Apple, where there is major support. And of course, Apple's weighting being one of the largest stocks in the world. Apple rallies, so does the S&P, so does the Nasdaq100. So I do believe this is a great opportunity to start buying the dip here for the broad market. And then finally, just moving over to the US 30, the DowJones30, currently find itself trading at 33,391. Now, unfortunately, unlike the S&P and the Nasdaq100, we are failing to catch a bid here, but I'm not really focused too much on the Dow. I'm more focused on the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Then just quickly, just seeing what dollar's doing. The dollar's quite flat on the day. We were up, then we were down, but we are now trading flat. And then just quickly looking at the yield market, this is a 10-year, the TNX, and we currently find ourselves trading at 4.54, so very similar to the US dollar, trading flat here. So it will be interesting to see what happens during today's trading session, but what I am actually looking for is a bounce back up towards, let's say, 18,200 to 18,300 in the coming days, as I do believe this is a fantastic opportunity to buy the dip. And likewise for the S&P 500, I think a move back towards 5,215 to 5,280 is going to be where the S&P 500 is going to target in the coming days. So yeah, just to conclude today's video, I do believe that these are dips to be bought. I myself and my signal team do hold some buy positions in some of the major indices as well as stocks. If you'd like to join my trading signals and copy those trades that we have open right now, then make sure you visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.